Welcome, welcome, welcome to another episode of TKMR Hatena, your number one source for the rumors, the funny, and the troll of Nichan. Yay! It's
Yeah.
been a while since our last episode, but we've got a nice collection for you this time. In the studio today, we have Sanrio
Yeah, I'm back, whether you like it or
Yay.
not.
and Turbo86 from everywhere.
Yeah. Meow.
As happy to be back. But let's get started because we have a lot to talk about. Turbos, why don't you take it away?
All right. So, recently there was a funny topic about Kudo Haruka on
Haruka.
Nishan. One guy asked what other people think that's be an item that can be found in Kudo's room. So the Ota's got a couple of ideas, a couple of obvious ones. Knowing that Kudo likes Lena a lot, so there possibly be some Tanaka Lena photo books. She's good friends with well, not good friends. She also looks up to Kai Chisato, so maybe some Chisa stuff as well. And lately she hurt her leg, so there has to be a pair of crutches.
Damn.
Ouch. That's
Yes.
That sucks.
And for her boyish appearance and personality, she might have some guy-related items such as male fashion magazines, a G.I. Joe for some reason.
What the heck?
I don't know.
I
That's
know
possible.
people
That's
know.
possible.
Yes.
Japanese people know G.I. Joes.
I have no
They
idea.
do a lot of American stuff for some reason.
Oh.
Anyways,
No, I thought it was.
yeah. So
I thought it would be like Kamen Rider or something.
She probably
She
has
has all
that
the
too.
that's Eddie Phone.
Oh, right.
You're right.
Good point.
Right. So another guy thing, or maybe more of a violent thing, would be to have a pair of brass knuckles for some.
What the hell?
I don't know.
I see Kudo using that on Machan.
Please.
Yeah.
Yeah, and some people think she has a lot of DVDs, and they're all over the place. Messy room, maybe.
Yeah, that's what they're thinking for Kudo. I can kind of see that.
Yeah.
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 It would be a big surprise if one day we find out, like from a Hello Channel or something, that her room's completely pink, and it's like all greasy, and so full of stuffed animals.
That would be awesome.
I think
And
everyone would die.
and everything is Gaksan.
Yeah, everything's got
What the?
the internet would go crazy that day.
I will see it now. Hello Channel, please.
Yeah, do it for the next whatever that room introduction corner is.
Yeah. And then just title it the same as the thread on this Nishan thing.
Yeah.
All right, moving on.
Oh wait, what do we think? Well,
Oh, what do we think? Right. You guys just already said what you think.
Oh.
Yeah, what about the other you guys?
Food. I think there would be a bunch of junk food in her room. Also all over the place. Probably on top of
No?
the DVDs as well. And they're all like half open.
I think there'll be a kill list of homeless fans.
Oh, I know what we'll find in her room.
What?
What?
Me.
No.
Moving on.
That's
Oh,
too
okay.
edgy.
Oh.
You just ruined the topic. We have to move
Yeah.
on.
Oh no, we will find her in the room.
What?
There.
Yeah.
Blow your.
Oh, haha, very funny.
Okay. Next.
All right.
So, on to the next topic. This one, I guess, is kind of sad if you have to think about it again, but then at the same time, it's interesting to see kind of everyone's perspectives. The thread was, whose graduation from Hello Project was the most difficult to get through? Yes. Time to think back of those sad memories. The original poster who started this thread said that the hardest one for him was Kotomaki's graduation.
Wow, he's
way
old.
back. Yeah,
Oh.
long time ago.
I wasn't there. I wasn't here for it.
Yeah, I think very few of us were.
Cool.
Yeah.
I don't. No memory.
Yeah,
No recollection.
same here. It's like blur.
What?
Something happened, and maybe there's a concert.
Isn't she in Apex?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Isn't she in porn?
No, that's
No.
NG.
Oh.
Yeah.
So anyways, other couple
Uh,
posts, I guess, are kind of obvious. Was Eddie's graduation, Yuka's
Yeah.
graduation, and
Oh.
Sakichi's graduation.
Sakichi
Wait,
for lack
no
of
one
better-
sad for Junjun.
Yeah, no one cares for the Chinese.
Yeah.
I think one person
Oh.
said Umeda from Cute. That's about it, maybe. And
Man,
yeah,
Yeah, these what?
I forgot that she even had a graduation.
she did.
She did.
Well,
It was a proper grad. It was the end of the concert tour as
I
well.
guess, but she didn't. She didn't get like a speech or anything.
That sucks.
It was.
It was like
more
a-
proper than the Smilage ones.
Yeah, that's true.
And more proper than Kana's.
But I would have to say, like, the Smiley probably ranks at the lowest of how to handle a graduation.
Oh yeah.
So.
Within the company, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's not really. That's not the best comparison, but. So, anyways, back to the topic. What about you guys? Hardest grad.
Yuka!
I'm
Yeah.
so surprised by that answer. And Sanrio, let's see what yours is.
For me, it would be Sakichi's.
Also a shock.
Yeah. Well, I didn't choose Ellie because Ellie's, as tough as it was.
Ellie is still around.
Yes, first she's still around, and second, it was like a proper graduation.
Right.
For Sakichi, it was like,
Release
It's
event.
like, yeah, it's like announce on Friday I'm leaving, and then Saturday I'm gone.
that was tough because I was raging at the same time
Yeah,
as crying.
yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Anyways, for as you can imagine, a lot of the answers.
Wait, how about you?
Oh, for me, I'm gonna go with.
Lin.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick Lin Lin.
What? Okay.
No. I'm gonna go with Yuka as well because for her status in Hollow Project, she should have gotten a proper graduation regardless of why and how she actually left.
Yeah.
And to send her off at a mega bank, that's pretty messed up.
Agreed.
Yeah. Well, they just ended their tour a couple months prior to her grad. So.
Yeah, but I mean they could have waited for the next like the spring tour. I mean, I think we talked about it. It's like, well,
They didn't have a spring
that's
tour.
I think it's yeah, that's
That's
true.
their problem.
That is their problem. They could have Yuka solo tour.
Yeah, I
Like
think
Mono?
they should do that.
Yeah, like mono.
That
Like
works for me.
more Yuka or date for Yuka or something.
Okay.
Anyways,
that's
so
not
in this thread, a lot of the fans answered Yuka, and as usual, after however many answers of Yuka in a row, someone responded like give up already on Yuka, like like move on already. And
Yeah.
that's,
Move on to who? Maybe?
That's
Move
kind
on
of the
to
sentiment
life.
though. Every time, I mean, I don't know if it's just me, but as of late, there's been a lot of like Yuka threads where they're posting old pictures or posting old memories they have. And it all gets kind of depressing after you start reading them.
Yeah. I mean, just watching videos of her being around and
Yeah.
all the fun that she had. And Sakichi was there too.
And how everyone got along so well back then.
Yeah. And Ninafu was not there. Kanana was not there.
Hey there.
Seriously, so mean, man.
But
So
Yeah.
there's a second topic that's similarly related that we'll like group together with this topic, and it was the thread basically holding a poll because we know that idol fans love polls and elections and
Yay.
all those Senbatsu related things. But if you had one vote and you can bring back either Yuka or Eddie, which one would you pick?
Yuka.
That's one vote for Yuka. Sanrio.
No heavy
Oh
briefing, please.
man.
Yeah.
I would bring back Yuka.
Ouch.
Because I
Two
think
for
she would.
Yuka.
Yeah, because I think it would be much more interesting for her to be back and have her back in Smileish again, so that group actually means something again.
Would you have it with or without second gen?
Without that goes without saying. If if second gen graduates right now, that would be the easiest graduation for me to go through.
So
So
mean.
mean.
Ouch.
I don't want them to go into doing nothing. They can go do up mileage or become their own little group or something.
Up ledge. Awesome.
Yeah.
I can hear the
Off the ledge
two
or
Nina
whatever.
Poo fans crying right now.
Yeah. So sad.
They're probably not
Ah.
listening to this. But yeah, like second gen, I don't hate them, but I just don't want to see them with the original mileage members because they're two completely different things.
I can see that. I think
So
a
they
lot
can
of fans
graduate.
share that idea as well.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
go die.
What? You say you didn't
Who
hate
said
them?
Who said that? How about you?
I will also vote for Yuka, but I kind of want to see her with second gen, mostly because of how much Kanana annoys her. So it'd be kind of cool to see that every day.
You can do that. Just load up some please miniskirt post
Yeah,
footage.
but like every day, it'd kind of be like Edipon on Gaki level annoying, except without the fandom.
Yeah.
But
Actually, to be honest, with the post miniskirt post what? Well, I forgot the
Post-woman.
name already. Yeah, the post woman song. You know that seeing that Yuka actually with Yuka and second gen, it actually kind of worked. You know the seven. I can't talk today.
second
The seven girls
Oh.
group thing. It kind of works, but still, I would prefer her the second gen not being there, and then Sakshi comes back too.
Okay. I think we'll just leave it at that. But
Alright.
basically a 3-0. Yuka beats Eddie. Unanimously.
Well,
Sorry,
we're not-
Eddie.
We're not
Sorry.
saying at least bad. It's just at least still pretty much around. We can still see her once in a while.
Yeah, and I'm
True.
sure if you check her sister's blog, she had mentions every now and then as well.
Oh, my sister made this today. Okay.
Good job, she can cook. Not.
Yay.
She's watching TV again.
Yay.
We, uh,
Here's a picture of her backside.
Yeah.
and let's hear
Yeah.
from the
So with that, let's move on to our next topic, which is going to be pretty interesting. So there was a recent Barricue handshake event, and it was, I believe, it was for the Cho Happy Song
Yep.
event, or for the release of that single. And there was initially this thread was started by this Idiota, and he was saying, "Oh man, I was at the handshake today, and I had the worst experience with Heidi. She was like, it was totally not worth going to that event." And then, you know, as what happens on Nichan, when someone posts something bad about one member, there's always a counterattack. So like, almost immediately after, there's like, "Oh man, I was at the event today, and I had the worst encounter with Risako. The event was like almost not going to." Exactly the exact same phrasing, except swapping out ID's name for Risako's name. And in the ID thread, there was a really long thing that we won't go into of like description of what everything happened and what was being said or not. But it was only of one person basically describing his experience. In the Risako thread, which is what we're going to cover, it started off with one guy doing the parody thing, and he posted his experience from his handshake, and then a ton of other people posted their things as well. And then you kind of notice, like, as the thread went on, you're like, these are starting to sound more like troll answers than what actually happened. So, with our various talents in Takamario, we're going to act out these handshake conversations for you, and hopefully you listeners, actually see, you listeners out there, see if you can tell kind of what's the mark between when it could possibly be real or it starts getting off into that like joke territory.
Alright.
So let's start off with Act 1.
Alright, so I am gonna play the role of Risako for all of them. So have fun listening to that.
Yes, and Esper's and I will rotate as the Ota going to get a handshake.
Right.
Alright, so, okay, first handshake.
Starto.
Oh, the cha-cha song was so good, huh?
Yeah.
How was Thailand? Was it hot?
Yeah.
I hope we could get to hear the song in the concert.
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Yay! Patch, patch,
And
patch.
see.
Uh,
Yeah. That's how it went.
I could actually see that one happening. That's
Yeah.
seems like how
I think
it
that
would
one's
flow.
real.
Yeah.
I mean, the topics that the OTA was trying to initiate, they are genuine enough to be real.
Yeah. Let's
But-
move on to Act 2. I'll be taking over as the Ota this time.
And I be Lisako.
Ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey Risako, did you cut your hair?
Yeah.
Wow, wow, me too, me too.
Oh, really?
Does it look good?
Thank you.
And the end.
Yeah, someone probably realized already they can replace me with a soundboard.
Probably, yeah. But for this
That's
one,
pretty
I can also see happening.
Yeah, but I don't know. For that one, how would you respond to it? Like, did you cut your hair? Maybe she could have said something more to it, but when the guy said, "Me too," then, what would you say?
Like, it looks nice on you.
But you don't want to lie. You don't know what it looked like beforehand.
or just say, "Oh, what a coincidence!"
Oh, yeah, that's yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
More than what
You-
she said.
Yeah, be more
Yeah.
enthusiastic.
Does it look good? Thank you. Yeah, that does not make sense.
More like, get out!
She was,
Next.
yeah, she
Your
was probably
time's
doing
up.
like a mental countdown in her mind. Like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you.
She probably has it like timered down. Auto say thank you after 10 seconds or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, let's go to the next one. Hey, it must be tough doing handshakes all day, huh?
Yeah.
Standing all day, you must be hungry too, huh?
Yeah.
What'd you eat if you could get some food right now?
Probably some ramen.
Oh yeah, ramen's good!
Yeah.
And that's the end. So, in general, we're kind of getting the image that Risako is pretty excited during handshakes.
Of course.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
it shows from our performance.
Yeah. And on to our last one. Ready?
Sure.
Okay.
Let's do this.
Hey, how old do I look?
About 25.
A little higher.
40.
What?
Ah, sorry.
So,
And the
I'm
thank
actually,
you.
I would imagine that she actually gets this quite a bit. People ask how old they look.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. I think
But and they always like say answer low on purpose or something. But like everyone knows they're not that young.
right.
I don't know how else to put that.
well, it's better to say 25 first than saying like 50 first.
Yeah, I guess so.
Like, how old do I look? 50? I'm 22. Oh.
Yeah.
But yeah, Isako, not sure what she is doing. She didn't want to be there.
Yeah, she's probably just thinking about lunch or something.
So was that was that a handshake with all the members or just like the one member?
No, it's
they're
the individual. Yeah.
Oh, well, that sucks. You're like, well, okay, I'm going for Isako today, and this is what you get.
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, thank you.
yeah. Probably ramen.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you. That sucks.
Yeah.
What was the ID one as that or?
The ID one was pretty funny, but I don't know. It's kind of a long story. Maybe take like 5 minutes to tell. Do you want to hear it?
Sure.
Okay.
I do.
So, it's individual handshakes, but they're all in the same room. Like I don't know if you've ever seen it, but they have like individual booths, and then they're blocked. So it's only one girl at a time, but you can go to multiple girls in the same
Oh.
if you have the ticket for them. And then this guy first up was going to Mai's handshake, and he went up to shake Mai's hand, but he bumped into the table that was in front of Mai, and he slammed his crotch against the table. So,
Oh.
so he was shaking Mai's hand with one hand and then grabbing his crotch with the other hand. And then Mai was like, "Are you okay?" And he was like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah." And then and this next loop around, he went to Heidi instead. And then he shook Heidi's hand, and Heidi didn't say anything. She was just grinning and like trying not to laugh for the entire time. She didn't say anything, and then he didn't say anything either because he was just smiling back as well. And then he left because time was up. And then right as he was about to leave, Heidi said, "Be careful not to bump into weird things on the way out." And he's like, "How did you know?" It's like, "Did Mai tell you?" All right, and then the next one, he went back to Mai. He's like, "Did you tell Heidi?" And then she was like, "Yeah, sorry."
Nice.
Yeah,
Oh man, that is epic.
yeah, that's pretty funny.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that's a bad thing.
So how,
on
yeah, how's
girls'
that a
end.
bad experience?
Yeah,
I guess if you
not
wanted
on
to
girls'
talk
end.
to Heidi and then she just stood there laughing at you hitting yourself or something, I don't know.
To be fair, he also didn't say anything.
Yeah, he didn't say anything as well.
But it shows that you know how people always mention how Eiley is great at handshakes, especially at remembering people and sometimes the names too and things like that.
Right.
That just showed it because she didn't even shake that guy's hand, but she remembered that guy being the one that ran his balls into the table.
Yeah, but how many people do that in a handshake? It's probably not hard to remember that.
But to recognize it and to see him again at a different line,
I guess.
I that's pretty impressive. But yeah, don't run in your balls.
Yeah. Take your time when you approach the girls, please.
No, I'm just imagining the scene when he was standing right in front of Mai. You know, one hand on Mai's hand and the other hand on his balls.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell are you doing?
I don't know.
So wrong. That's a good story.
That's how it goes.
Yeah.
So on that note, let's move on to the next topic.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, okay. Hell, so you guys are regular viewers of Satoyama Life?
Of course, it is the
Yeah.
best show of all time.
Best show ever?
Yeah.
It's
Not
amazing.
what everybody thinks.
Oh,
So
I'm so surprised by that.
they are wrong.
yeah, so
only
much
seen the
that
first episode.
there's a yeah, okay, very good. Yeah, so some people think so on the opposite end of what you think how good the show is, that so much that they think the show should end altogether. And they have a couple reasons why they think the show is not good. So a lot of people are on Nichan are Aika haters.
So
And-
harsh.
Right.
Yes. So Satoyama, if you haven't noticed already, Aika is basically on every episode.
Which is awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. so, so being that, the haters think the show is just made so I can have some work after graduating from Morning Musume, and they don't want that.
But it's interesting. I think all of the episodes so far are still pre-recorded before Aika's grad, right?
The last few weren't. The last few
Were they in?
they
July?
actually wrote on screen, said, "Oh, sometime in July, they did this and this."
Oh, okay.
So all the pre-recorded ones been aired already. Okay, so still,
She has work.
so there's the Aika hate. Another reason is farming is boring.
Yeah, I can see that.
I'll concede to that point. Farming is slightly boring.
And
Slightly.
yeah,
Slightly.
like it's not something we would like to see the idols do every episode. Although in the last couple of shows they try to fit in some concert and PV making of footage, which is slightly better, but still not as good as some of the last couple of regular shows they had. Say Hello Pro Time or Yorosen or those other shows they had before.
It's kind of weird that they do that though, because essentially it is Hello time, but there's like a farm theme every now and then when they don't have some backstage footage to show.
Pretty much.
So the name rebranding, it's really all for that farm, the Ishii company.
I wonder how much they're paying.
I don't know.
If they're paying at all, I'm thinking maybe they're friends with like the
TV
UFA
Tokyo?
or friends with the UFA higher up.
No, actually, I bet it turns out Ishii was actually like a backup drummer for Sunku's band, like Shadow Q. It was like
Backup.
Makoto's like best friend or something.
Oh
But
man.
since it didn't work, he went to farming,
Yeah,
Man. Yeah.
rocking the field.
pretty much.
I don't know. The show's been on air for a couple months now, but with TV Tokyo and these title project shows, they usually the shortest would be 1 year. The show will go on until they change the format and name.
Right.
Really?
So yeah,
Wait,
even
so,
if even with the low ratings,
Well,
Was that?
that's how the contracts go. So
yeah. So even if
But I-
nobody watches it and all the otas decide to boycott the show, it won't end till next April or something.
which
Right.
sucks.
On the other hand, if you boycott it, they might not have the show ever again.
True.
That's what
So
I'm afraid.
suck it up and eat your watermelons.
Or just turn on the TV and walk away.
I guess that works. That's not
That's
very
true.
eco-friendly though.
Especially
Yeah,
with the condition
not
in
that they
Tokyo
are.
right now.
Yeah.
Right. But I thought that show where like the girls they would sit down with some old woman and just chat for 30 minutes. I thought that one
The
lasted
Bijo
pretty-
Hodan.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
I thought that was short.
that one had
don't
its
remember.
ups and downs.
No, I think he's saying it was shorter than a year.
Shorter than a year.
I don't remember.
I don't remember either. But
I never watched it.
yeah, probably was a year.
Yeah, probably.
Right.
Maybe.
Who cares? So
I remember at the end they did like a whole recap and like rerun thing, so that probably extended it. Like,
Right.
made it feel a lot longer than it was because you're not actually seeing new episodes.
Oh yeah.
That's stupid. Yeah, but I can see why people don't like Satorama, besides the Aika hate. I mean, like, because we got Hello Pro Time, which was the girls walking around cities and different things, doing different things every single episode. And now they're in farms.
I was like,
Farming.
let's check on the tomatoes we planted last 2 episodes.
Yeah,
So
we don't-
exciting!
Yes. Today we're gonna make a chair out of buckets, and then we're gonna make a table out of buckets.
Well, I saw the first 2 episodes. They're interesting, but they probably don't last for the whole thing, the whole series. I mean, farming. Come on.
Well, I guess they need to try to change it up and not just show us what they're planting each week and then harvesting it. So
Actually, a good question is why haven't we seen Kika and her plants yet?
she's just not Hello Project.
She's too hardcore for this show, man.
She
Her
was-
farm
she was
would
only
make this
see-
farm look like some Tokyo metropolitan fake thing.
Oh man, Ishii would get owned.
Yeah, she would. He would. Kika has the real stuff down in Ibaraki. That's real farm country, man.
So someone's saying that Ishii-san needs a manager too. What? Please.
I don't know about
He
that.
probably has one, I'm sure. After all the publicity, I mean, he's showing up at all the project events now. He has to have a manager.
Oh, he
Selling
actually shows
vegetables.
out.
Yeah, he showed up at
I thought it-
concerts and stuff.
Oh, I thought it's just during the concerts or you
Not
mean just
during
during
No,
the-
at
so
the goods
outside.
outside. Yeah.
Okay, good. Please don't sing.
We need an
No,
Ishii-san
that's-
handshake event.
He's gonna have a photo book release.
Oh man.
Don't worry, it's just vegetables.
Yeah, just vegetables.
Pictures of vegetables.
In swimming pools.
Alright.
What? Wait, so you would get some cabbage and just throw them into a pool
Yeah.
and take photos of that.
Arrange them very artistically.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Speaking of this kind of thing, let's move on to our next topic.
Yep.
Okay. Next
Awesome.
topic. Some guy made a topic and asked what kind of events would fans want? Like ideas of events that we would want to do, not just like, let's go to a CD release event, handshake, the usual stuff. Not those. Anything more radical that's safe for work to talk about.
Safe for work to talk about.
Yes.
I like the last condition, which is probably not true in the
Right.
thread.
Not true, but for us maybe.
Yeah, for us, yes.
Okay.
Right.
So here's a couple ideas they thought up that's safe to talk about. We'll have a event where they give us food, like in the Japan school system, where at school the kids get lunch from the school, so you don't have to bring your lunch or buy food. So
let me explain this part.
Okay.
Yeah. So in the Japanese school system, basically, every day during lunchtime, the kids would go out, grab their whole huge cart of food, come back with like a huge bucket of soup, a huge bucket of rice and stuff like that, and you would one by one take a tray, walk through the line, and they would just put the plate of food on your tray. And you would get a spoon, you would get like a carton of milk, and then you would just walk away, go back to your seat, and eat. But the interesting thing is that the kids, they do everything. From the cleaning, from the preparation, from handing out the food. And then you would all sit, and they would ask one day, so everyone has the food? Yes! Alright, let's put your hands together, itadakimasu, and then you start eating. And just imagine the girls doing that. It's pretty ridiculous. Fun.
Well, it sounds like something that can be done at a bus tour.
Right. I would go there.
Maybe a berries bus tour, and then Lisa goes like, okay, thank you, slap. Slap on some mashed potato on your plate. Thank you, slap. Next, slap. So see her with an apron standing there.
But they kind of almost do it, or close to, with any time there's a fan club event, bus tour event where you have to make your own food.
Right.
That's kind of close. Like, they don't... I mean, you make the main dish yourself, but they come around for all the side stuff.
Yeah.
If there is any side stuff.
So,
Right.
okay,
So
this
they
one
can just stretch it out.
This one already happens then.
Kind of, but not... But if it was, like, more school, like, you actually had a tray, and then it was school-themed, I think that would be pretty funny, though. Just for
Okay.
the looks of everything.
Go there. Especially, just imagine, like, Haruka doing it.
No, she wouldn't care.
No, she would, yeah.
That's fine.
She'd probably make you get your own food.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Let's give it to her.
Yeah.
Alright.
I would
Speaking
do
of Haruka, another guy came up with a mahjong idea, where an event where we take care of her.
I'm gonna pass on that one.
We'll leave that to Haruka.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah. Taking care of her is almost impossible.
Okay, we'll leave that to the 10th gen members.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay. Another
Haruka
guy
can
say,
take care of-
right. So another person's idea is relating to our last Satoyama topic. Ishi-san handshake event.
No, thank
I
you.
might want to go to that.
Oh, I love your show so much.
know.
I want to learn how to plant some
I love
stuff.
your farm.
Can you teach me how to make some green milkshake?
I hope we can take a bus tour there one day.
Ishii's farm bus tour.
It could happen.
People would go.
Yeah.
2 days, 1 night, you stay at his house.
Okay.
Or you camp out on the farm.
And then his wife cooks for everyone.
Oh wow,
That would be epic.
that's a pretty big house.
Yeah, it's a big house.
All right.
But-
Another top. Right.
That'd be-
Another idea would be to play the how would you say this in English? It's a Japanese game where you go rock paper scissors, and then the loser have to take a helmet and block, and the winner takes some kind of hitting device to hit the loser on the head, and the person who can't block loses.
Right.
So if you've seen one episode, not one episode, it was on Ameba Studio when Mileage was guest on it. They guest hosted one episode where they play this game, and Nina Poo hit Canon
In the mouth, I think, with
in
the
the mouth.
helmet.
And, yeah, she basically uppercut Canon with
Who should join Up Girls?
yeah.
Uppercut.
So the idea here is to have a event where you play this game with Ninafu and maybe try not to get hit by her.
I would totally do this. I'd be first in line.
But if you're first in line, are you gonna try to hit her?
No, you just stand there.
You let her hit
And block
Yeah.
non-stop.
you.
You just wait for the uppercut to come.
You lose some.
Just close your eyes and hope it doesn't hurt that bad. And then at the end, tell her thank you.
You thank her.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you! And then you walk away.
Thanks for the uppercut.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds cool. I would watch a DVD of that.
There better be a medical attention station right next to the table.
They could have
Yeah.
they could have Take-chan in like a nurse outfit afterwards.
Oh man, that's hot.
Oh. Wait, a boy's nurse?
You know they can sell goods at this kind of event too, like a 500 yen band-aid with a L photo.
Oh man.
Wow.
And you have to buy two because you would keep one for collection and use the other one.
Limited edition Band-Aid.
Yeah, Smilex logos over it.
Yeah.
You are a genius. You
I
should
should
plan.
work for them. Yes, I should work for them.
You should.
People buy anything.
This would be called the Lina Pu Uppercut Kai.
No, very good. All right.
So you can.
All right. See, another idea that the Otas thought up would be going homeless with Kudo.
Not going home. Going
Oh,
homeless.
Homeless. It's a running joke on Nichan about how Haruka thinks all her fans are homeless, based on a couple people who looks very homeless.
To be fair, if I saw them, I would also think they were homeless. Just putting
is
that out
true.
there. It's not against Haruka. I think anyone, if they didn't know them, would also think they were homeless.
Yes.
So this event will be held on the streets of Tokyo,
Under a bridge.
under a bridge, and just basically do nothing all night.
That sounds fun. But
around
it would still
around
be
a
like
bucket of fire.
it'd still be like 70,000 yen for the 2 nights.
Yeah, you
Oh,
just
not
sit
to,
there.
not to mention, you would just sit and lie there. But if you want a cardboard box when you sleep, that would be 2,000 yen, please.
Yeah.
Member
You can
colors.
self-gift it.
Remember?
Our parks.
And you still have to share it with 3 other guys.
Oh man. Wait, then what would Haruka do? Like, why is she there?
She'll take you on an optional tour to beg for money.
Where she would stand on the other side of the street and just watch.
Yeah.
Yes.
I would go to it. I would join it.
Sounds fun.
Yeah, man. It's awesome. The homeless Taiken Kai tour.
Yes. Homeless tour.
Homeless tour.
Yes.
Uh,
All right, and let's throw in one more here. This probably is posted by a Lena fan.
Yeah.
Karaoke event. So,
this is
guy
good.
didn't explain what it is. Probably, there's could be 2 ways to look at this. Karaoke, as in the idols do karaoke and you watch, or you karaoke with the idols.
Mm,
I'm guessing it's more that you watch,
yeah.
but it would be
I'm-
it'd be cool to sing with them. That's
Well,
never
but it's
gonna
probably not singing with them. It's probably you would sing in front of a bunch of otas, and the girls would sit in the back trying to plug their ears.
happen. I wonder if it'd be like, if it was meant for the second option, it would be like you verse them at their own songs or something.
That would be kind of cool. But still, I don't really want to hear the other otas sing.
That's a very good point, actually.
All
and
right.
there are way too many of them on the tour, or in the Taikai to go through all of them.
It's true.
It'll be like a Ota singing audition.
They will pick out the best ones and put
Everyone,
us in
show
A.
your forehead, please.
Open
Oh,
wide. Ah.
Ah. Okay, well, if it is the second option, what song would you guys sing?
I would sing Rainbow Pink.
Why?
Why?
Why not?
You should
Well, yeah,
sing
might as
It's
well.
You.
Oh yeah, I'll do It's You as my encore song.
It's you. Hey, come on.
Oh man. Well, you can do cha-cha sing.
The whole crowd can do cha-cha sing.
Yeah. Instant
flash
flash
mob.
mob.
Yeah,
Instant,
cha-cha
yeah.
sing karaoke. No, thank you.
And you watch
Yeah.
the girls leave immediately.
They're like, oh man, this is gay.
Yeah.
Who came up with this idea?
Yeah. What kind of events would you guys want to make?
Well, one similar to the uppercut kai with Linapu.
Yeah.
I would want a haluka kicking kai, where we just stand in line and she would kick us in the face.
In the face? Wow, that hurts.
Well, or
Yeah.
our ass, or wherever we want. In the balls, doesn't matter. Just wherever you like, I guess.
So you get to choose?
Oh, yeah, I guess so. As you line up, you would tell the staff beforehand. You just where you want. You just
It's
point
like
to
when
where
you go for a group shot, they ask you what pose you want, but it's like, where do you want to get kicked?
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe the staff would be holding a doll too. You would just point on the doll where you want to be kicked. And as you walk up, Haruka would just look at you meanly and you stand and she would just kick you as hard as she can. And then you would thank her.
Wow.
Oh, I so imagine that happening.
Wow.
Would you rather go to a Haluka kicking event or a Miami Roundhouse kick event?
Oh man,
Yeah.
that's a hard decision.
Wonder which would hurt more.
I know.
But then roundhouse is harder to pinpoint where you want me to kick.
No, she's
Good.
pretty flexible.
I'm sure
She
she could.
can kick you in the head, yeah.
Yeah, but I'm saying like for Miami, for the round kick, it would be from one side only. But for Halukas,
Well, you
'cause
can turn
fish
your body or something. What? You know,
Yeah.
the details are not even that important. That's just kind of weird.
Yeah.
all right. So Haluka kicking that guy. That's one.
Ouch.
Oh well,
Any
you,
other
you, men-
ideas?
you mentioned Miami, and my other idea was a Miami biking marathon thing tour.
Marathon.
Marathon.
Or the friends, I
Like
don't
from-
know.
Tokyo to Nagoya.
That would save the company a lot of money to not rent buses to shuttle the otas around.
They have
Here,
to
bring
bike
yeah.
to a tour.
your
Not to
own
mention-
bike.
Bring your own bike.
You don't even need to rent hotel because you can just assume that no one's going to be able to reach it.
I'm
So-
pretty sure that's a safe assumption, yeah.
No otas physically fit enough to reach the destination. Oh,
Yeah.
that's sad.
So the moment it starts, everyone line up on like a highway or something.
So it's
Probably
like a
not
tour,
highway.
tour the upfront or something.
Right. Tour up front. Yeah, so everyone would start. Miami would just run out like an arrow. All the otas would be in the back and being like, oh, no one's gonna be able to catch up. You would never see Miami again, even though it's Miami's tour, and you would just die on the way, I guess. Oh, actually, there would be like water booths, and you can buy like a bottle of water for like 700 yen.
Like Satoyama water.
Yes. And Satoyama tomatoes you can buy as refreshments.
Awesome.
Yeah, so Miami biking tour the upfront. That's awesome.
That's pretty awesome. For my idea for an event, I think it'd be pretty cool if you took the girls that are kind of more on the tech savvy side, and you took everyone to a game center, and you had like a fighting game competition, like
Nice.
Tekken or Street Fighter.
Right.
That would be interesting. I really just want to see like how Fuku-chan would play against everyone else.
Why?
Supposedly she's a heavy gamer. She's not a fighting style gamer,
Mm-hmm.
but
What is-
she has the most exposure. Her personal specialty is Mario Kart, so
Okay. Yeah, because I was gonna say, when they say they're gamers, it's probably Animal Crossing, Mario Kart, Super Mario 2. What else?
Animal Crossing's a
Dragon
serious
Quest.
game, man.
That is true. I used to play that a lot.
Yeah.
Harvest Moon, the Dragon Quest. It's probably things like that. It's not like Mass Effect or like Assassin's Creed.
I'm pretty
or-
sure Kudo plays at Diablo 3.
Actually, yeah, that would be a good idea if they find some, MMORPG, so everyone would just log in and play and go on like a big
A raid
big
together?
instant. Yeah, go on the raid, because the company doesn't have to pay anything.
That would be
So-
kind of interesting. See how the
Yeah.
teamwork works out, and then whoever is the leader yells at like the people who suck in the group.
Yeah,
Kick
them
out.
nice. Hello Project LAN party.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. They need to stream that.
Everyone's muted except for the girl. So
Yeah.
yeah, that will work. Except that they might be the first one to die and be kicked
Yes.
out from the.
Probably.
Bring your own
Although-
computers, please.
Very nice, very nice.
All right.
about
All right.
Turbo?
Me?
Yeah.
No, don't really have any good ideas.
Then
No.
you can just join the Kicking Kai. Come with me. Join the Kicking Kai.
I'll just go to Nina Poo's one.
Awesome. Number one Nina
Uh,
Poo fan is Turbo
Wait, so
76.
for the uppercut Kai, can you also choose where you want to be uppercut?
Yeah, you can either choose the upper lip or the lower lip.
Oh, so nothing like my armpit. Uppercut my armpit, or uppercut the bottom of my feet.
You have
Something.
some like weird fetishes or something.
It's not fetish. It's just great imagination.
That's some
Dude.
weird imagination.
You just want
I
to
know.
get kicked.
Yeah.
By Haruka.
All right.
All right.
So on that note,
Yeah, that weird topic ends our show for this episode, believe it or not. Hope you guys enjoyed listening. And
Subscribe to us.
yes, stay tuned for future weird discussions. This episode was brought to you by Senryo, Turbo76, and Asferis. Thanks for listening.
bye, Pong.
Bye. Subscribe.